towards the zero waste movement, and just we're gonna give you some scenarios with our incredible acting skills so that you can like feel more comfortable with and better understand how you can get around those like tricky little spots. So enjoy. Hey, Josephine, how are you doing? Well, I'm great because I just gave up plastic. Have you heard? It's a really serious environmental problem, and I just want to tell you that I saw you drinking out of a plastic bottle yesterday, and I was really deeply offended because you know the turtles are dying all the time. It's really... Hey, how's it going? Hey, it's going great. What's that? Oh, it's like a lunchbox. Oh. I actually bring my own food to lunch because we don't have any food that's sold that isn't wrapped in plastic, and I just would rather not. So cool. Yeah. Where'd you get it? So I got this one somewhere in the States. I'll send you a link. Oh, cool. I love that. Sure. I've had this exact scenario happen to me before where people just approach you and ask you and then they want one themselves. It's so much of a better way to get your point across. Hi, ma'am. Can I get you anything? Hi, yeah, I just don't want to use plastic, so would you mind just filling up my water bottle? But you can just fill it up as to what you would give any other passenger. Sure, no problem. Yeah. Thank you. So it's important to be mindful of waiters and waitresses and air stewardesses. All of these kinds of industries, they have their own regulations, and so you do have to respect them. But I think that there's kind, courteous ways of making your way around them and also not inconveniencing other people. Happy birthday! Good, yeah, great. Well, I figured, you know, because going zero waste is so important for our earth, I figured you want all this stuff. There's a container in there, and a bottle, and a cute cup, and it's so important, and I hope you use it all the time. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Hey, thanks, Lexi! I noticed the last time we went out, you were asking a ton of questions about my straw, so I got you one. Oh my god! I hope you like it. Awesome! So as you can see from that situation, let people ease into it. Invite people to be curious and come to it in their own time. And none of these changes are going to happen overnight. So just because you give someone a whole zero waste kit doesn't mean it's going to be effective. Slow but steady. Oh, hey Lexi. Hey, I just was wondering, is there anything you wanted specific that I can get you? Or is there anything you're I really believe that consumerism and capitalism is killing our earth, so I really don't want anything for Christmas. Thanks. Okay. Alright. So guys, Christmas and birthdays, they can be hard because your loved ones, they want to shower you with affection and love, and gifts are a really nice way of showing that. So a great tip for your friends and family around those gift giving times is to maybe ask them to get your gift from a secondhand store, or to give experiences instead of gifts, like a nice meal or a cooking lesson. It's really important to remember that if someone does get you a gift, even if it's all wrapped up in plastic, just accept it, and maybe a few months down the line you can have a conversation about the kind of gift that you'd like the following year. Shh, shh, shh. Hey! Hi! What can I get you? Can I have the vegan Chapa Tapa Tochi, please? Sure, absolutely. Here you go. Wait, I've got my keep. Oh, I have a keep cup with me. I don't use plastic. What are you? What are you? Hi. Sorry, I know you're super busy. Could I just have a cappuccino? Yeah, and of course. In my own cup. Is that alright? Yeah. You sure? Thank you so much. There you go. Thanks for being so accommodating. No problem. Cheers. Coffee cups are actually nearly impossible to recycle. So if you bring your own keep cup, you avoid adding to that. It's important for you to understand that the top of your keep cup, that's health and safety reasons, they're not allowed to touch where you put your mouth. So just keep the top off and just hand them the cup. Also, make sure that you use phrases and words like thank you so much for being so accommodating, or I'm so sorry for any inconvenience. You know, say it quickly as well. Like, don't be like, oh, I started this whole plastic-free journey like 3 years ago, and take them down memory lane. Put yourself in their shoes and say to them the bare minimum. We don't want to slow them down, so yeah. Oh, hey Lexi! Hey! This is such a great party! Thanks. Man, I really like how you use those lovely glasses instead of red solo cups for the beer pong. Very classy. Yeah, well, it's funny you should mention it, Josephine, because actually everything in this party is plastic free, because I'm trying not to use plastic anymore. Really? Oh my god, now that you say that, I'm seeing it everywhere. Like, so dope. Yeah, nice. So guys, when I first went plastic free,
free, I had a BYOC party, which was bring your own container. And it was really good fun. People brought stuff like helmets or like old shoes, which is a bit gross. But it's a really great way to show people that plastic free can be super fun and entertaining and just good natured. And thanks for watching the video.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much, guys. Woohoo! I hope this helped you, and if you want to see more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel.
Yes.
And also with YouTube's like most recent formulation or whatever, some of you guys aren't actually getting the videos pushed into your subscribed feed. So if you want to, or if it's of interest to you, you can turn on notifications, which will make sure that you don't miss these videos.
Yeah. And for more tips, check out noplasticplease.wordpress.com.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Okay. Let's do a hug.